Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with a charity shopping or thrift store thrifting video for you. I'm actually on my holidays this week, so I've been on a little staycation down to Devon. So I thought we'd have a look at some of the local charity shops. So we're going to go around some charity shops in Devon and also in Dorset and just see what we can find. I think I last visited the charity shops here in 2018, so if I can find that video I'll link it for you in the description box. But I'm really excited to see what the charity shops here have to offer, so we'll have a good look around and see what we can find, and then at the end of the video I'll do a little charity shop haul from inside the caravan, so stay tuned for that. So before we get into the video, if you're new here, do click subscribe for new videos every single week, and if you enjoy this come to the charity shops with me in Devon and Dorset, then do give this video a little thumbs up. Okay, let's jump into the charity shops. I'll probably pop some voiceover onto this part, so yeah, I hope you enjoy having a look around with me. First up, we're going into Weldmar Hospice Care Trust. This is in a town called Lyme Regis, which is in Dorset. I've been keeping my eyes peeled for any awesome coloured items, so a few bits in there caught my eye. I also like the look of these heart-shaped hooks for £1.50, and I also spied these command strip hooks as well for £1.50. I don't know what that cat's doing, but it caught my eye. Mum's parking only sign, and then we have some nice glass tea lights. These were 50p, and I quite like the look of this mug as well with the cherubs on it. I always look at storage jars as well when I'm in charity shops. These are great things that you can pick up at a bargain price. And I spied this plate that had a witch's hat on it as well, which I really liked. Another thing that I always keep an eye out for is different candles. You can pick up some great candles in charity shops, and these caught my eye for £1.50. The National Express may be a collectible piece, but I always used to take a National Express coach to the airport, so it reminded me of that. And this card caught my eye as well. It says, "I'm not perfect, but my blog is." On to Tenovus. This is just up the road in Lyme Regis. So I was having a little look in the window here while I was waiting to go in, because many charity shops do currently limit how many people can go into the store. I see a lot of nice cake stands in charity shops. If you're after a cake stand, it's a good place to look for those as well. This kitchen is a pigsty. I could probably do with that sign myself. I'm not sure what this is. Let me know in the comments if you know what that bull was. And then we have a mug here that says, "Hooray, one more job to do," and then it's gin. And we have another Gin Vincible coaster here. The temporary notion that one is hot to trot after gin. I look at nice pieces of pottery when I'm in charity shops too. Just keep my eye out for those, because you can pick up some great bargains. We have another candle here with some dried fruit around the edge. And then we have a shaving mug. We have some small little garden tools, which I thought were really sweet, and a trough that you could potentially plant some things in to go with those. I thought this book looked quite good. And then we have a old camera here. Now these can be really collectible as well, so I do keep my eye out for film cameras in charity shops. Something that can be really nice about printing off your own photos at home, isn't there? We're on to a town called Sidmouth now, and this is the Oxfam shop. They had some nice pieces of silverware in the display cabinet and some good photo frames. This one was £1.99. And then I spied this bell, which reminded me of something from Downton Abbey. You may have seen the show here in the UK. Baskets are another great thing that you can pick up in charity shops for really reasonable prices, although I couldn't spot the price on those ones. And here we have a Le Creuset butter dish. This was £12.99. I often see these little miniature cottages and money boxes if you're into your trinkets, and these books always catch my eye. They have different versions of the Ladybird books, but for grown-ups. And then on to Cats Protection. This is a great charity shop, always full of loads of different bargains. We have another cake stand here. This is a nice slate one. Oh, it's actually a cheese board, I think. And then we had some nice bits of bric-a-brac in there. Lots of it was cat themed. I thought these glasses looked really nice for the summertime. You can imagine those out in the garden with a refreshing drink, and some Bailey's glasses, of course, perfect in time for Christmas. More cats, and then I went on to Sue Ryder, where everything was £3 or less, which made me very excited because you know that if you find something, you're going to get a bargain. So I had a really good rummage around the bric-a-brac in there. I quite like the look of this glass leaf for autumn time. They had some more baskets in there. These little ones were £1 and 50p, which I thought were quite sweet, but not quite right for what I was looking for. And then this caught my eye, this sweet little lantern. As you can see here, the original price on this was £10, so an absolute bargain for £1. They also had some heart-shaped plates. These were £1.50 each. And I saw this shaving mirror, which was £3, so a real bargain for that. And then these candlesticks as well for £3 each. I thought were absolutely beautiful. They were kind of like a pewter style with a simple spike in the top. And then I spied a Starbucks mug, but it was this little baby one with a saucer, which I thought was really nice. Some of you may know that I do collect Starbucks mugs. I think they're really nice to drink out of. And I spotted this little water carafe. I loved the hand-painted design on this. I'd actually bought something similar to this previously. Onto Marie Curie, and we have a decent sized little table in there. And there's also one of those old school landline phones that some people still use. They can be really handy. And then I saw some placemats for £3 a set, which I thought were quite nice. They also had lots of these tablecloths, which can be really handy if you're doing some DIYs. And I always have a good rummage in the photo frames, just in case there's some nice ones in there. They had some quite nice salad servers and that sort of thing, but we're off to the British Heart Foundation now, and they had started to put their Christmas stock in, which made me very excited. There was this garland for £3, but as I'm clearing out the loft, I left that for somebody else to find. And they also had some nice little Christmas ornaments, candle holders, that sort of thing, all at really good prices, and some really unique little pieces in here as well. So well worth looking in your local charity shop if you are looking for some new Christmas decorations for this year. Onto cancer research, they had some new items including these beautiful wreaths that I thought were really nice, and then they also had some vintage Christmas ornaments, some more little cake stands, I think that's a cake stand, or maybe it was a jewellery stand, and yes, some Christmas candles. Okay, I'm back in the caravan now. I've made myself a coffee and I'm going to show you everything that I've bought. It looks like it's cheering up out there now as well, which is fab. So, quick sip of the coffee and then we'll get straight into the haul. Okay, the first thing that I found, kind of boring but also quite a good bargain, was these Command brand. These are Command strip hooks. So these are the big ones, and these were £1.50. These will hold 1.3 kilograms, so they're the medium sized. And you may have seen me use these before in different makeover videos, but the great thing about these is that they're really easy to peel off after use. So if you change your mind, don't want the hooks any longer, they won't damage your wall. So good if you're renting as well. And usually these can be kind of like £3, £4, £5. And yeah, for £1.50, I thought they're always really handy to have. And yeah, be handy for my next room makeover or for hanging up some wreaths come Christmas time and that sort of thing. On to the next thing. I think this was from the same shop. I picked up this lovely little plate that I thought would be perfect as we're heading into Halloween. So as you can see, it's this kind of watercolour painting design of a witch's hat, and it just says bewitching up the side, and you may recognise this text. So this is a Rae Dunn plate, and it's the Rae Dunn Artisan Collection by Magenta, and it says dishwasher safe, and that was £2, and I just thought that'd be really nice for Halloween. And yeah, thinking little Bakewell tart on there, cup of tea, what we're thinking. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I think it's part of a set, this one. Let me know if you've seen any others in this range, but I thought that was really nice. And then I also found this set of candles. So it's 3 flower candles. I'm not sure if they're fragranced or not. It just says 3 flower shaped candles by Cath Kidston, and these were £1.50, which I thought was quite a good buy. And I'm going to give these to my friend Kate because she loves a bit of Cath Kidston, and yeah, I think she'll really like those as well. I'm wondering if they might be floating candles. They might look quite nice floating. I'm not sure floating in what, maybe like a bowl with some petals or something, or if not, they just look quite nice out on the side, I guess, wouldn't they, all lit? Should we give them a sniff? Oh, they are scented, I think, but it's quite tricky to sniff them through the plastic. So yeah, I'll be giving those to Kate when I see her soon. We've got a little meet-up planned, which I'm really excited about. And then I've got another present for somebody. So this is a gift for my friend Luke. So I actually said to him, is this a bunt tin? Sent him a pic, and he said, I think it is. So I said, do you want it? It's £1. And he said, yes please. So this is going to Luke, and hopefully he'll be able to bake something in this. It looked like quite a good one. I don't really know my cake tins, but I figured that it's probably aluminium, and yeah, for £1 I thought it was worth a go. So it says Brica kitchenware. So this is going to Luke, and then fingers crossed he'll bake us a cake. That's the plan. If not, I'm thinking we could wrap wool around this and make a giant pom-pom, or somehow use it as a wreath base. So it'll get used one way or another, so I'll give this a good wash. And then next up I have a book. So this book is City Secrets London. And I just thought this looked really interesting. So it says, see London through the eyes of its most thoughtful observers. And it's got novelists, journalists, artists, architects, curators, designers, playwrights, and directors reveal their favourite discoveries in the Ultimate Insider's Guide. So I thought this would be really interesting, maybe discover some places in London that I haven't visited before, because I'm trying to make a bit more effort to discover new places in London while we're not able to travel quite so much. And this was £3.49. And then on to the final couple of things that I picked up. These were from a Sue Ryder charity shop. I thought this was quite a good one because it had everything £3 or less, apart from some new items. You know, charity shops sometimes sell some new stuff as well. But aside from that, everything that they were selling second hand was £3 or less. So I love ones like that because you feel like you can go in there, have a really good rummage, and you're bound to find yourself a bargain. And I found a couple of good bargains actually. So I feel like both of these would have been quite good for the challenge that I recently did with Freya Farrington. If you missed that charity shop challenge, we basically both went thrifting and had a challenge to find a Starbucks mug, a White Company item or dupe, a designer item, an ugly shirt, and the best bargain. And I picked up a couple of things that would have been perfect for that video. So I actually managed to find a White Company item. So I liked the look of this. Then I had a little look at the label underneath, and I spied the £10 here underneath the £1, and I kind of recognised that, and I thought, oh, that looks decent. And I peeled this back, and as you can see here, it does say it's from the White Company. I always admire these at Christmas time in the White Company store. They usually have them kind of hanging up on a little tree inside, and always think how nice they all look together with a tea light in them. So yeah, £1, absolute barg, and yeah, it's still got the original label on the bottom as well. So just really sweet little lantern. I'll probably hang up maybe around the mantelpiece, or I could potentially pop it out on the roof garden. What do we think? It might just look quite sweet hanging off the fence out there. Yeah, so really pleased with that for £1. And then I also found a Starbucks mug, but also slightly different in terms of it being a much smaller mug. So this is a little espresso mug, and yeah, I just thought that was really sweet. Little cup and saucer. And this one, oops, sorry, this was down to £1 as well. It looks like they'd reduced it as well. So yeah, £2.50 originally they'd marked it up as, and then it had a little sale red writing on there for £1. So a couple of really nice little bargains there. And yeah, so that'll go with my Starbucks mug collection, but we have a little mini espresso cup and saucer. How nice is that? So that is everything that I got, but I hope you enjoyed a look at some different charity shops with me. Let me know if, when I am out and about in different towns or cities, if you do enjoy the thrifting videos, and I'll try to do some more of those from different towns as well, because I know it's quite interesting to see what charity shops are like in different parts of the UK, or even in different parts of the world if I get to travel again anytime soon. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do give it a little thumbs up if you did. Let me know which of the items that I showed you was your favourite. And as always, do let me know if you found any good bargains recently in the charity shops yourself. If you're new here, do click subscribe for new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.